Hello, my name is Covin Sigala, and this is my presentation on ice coating for the Climate Engineering Technologies final presentation. So, what is ice coating? Ice coating is a newly designed process of preventing ice melt by covering it in a thin coat of hollow glass microspheres. The Arctic Ice Project is one of the leading organizations in developing and implementing ice coating technologies for the Arctic. Leslie Field, the founder of the Arctic Ice Project, previously named Ice 911, decided to work with 3M, a major manufacturing company that produces trillions of glass microspheres. The glass microspheres are almost entirely made out of silica, which Field claims is about as safe as you can get. And she even had a lab feed one bird species and one fish species the silica beads, and they reported no harmful effects. Ice 911 flew out to Alaska in 2017 to a town named Utqiagvik to test their microspheres for the first time north of Minnesota. Panganga Pungowi is a native Alaskan activist who is fighting against the use of these silica beads on her lands because of the unknown effects and neglect to consult with the indigenous Alaskans for consent for these projects. The scientists claim that the glass microspheres are a preferable solution because they are already in production, which is much easier than creating something entirely new. The application of the microspheres is harder though, because it requires large equipment and heavy machinery. The scientists also face the problem of the microspheres washing off when the top layer of ice melted, but they found that irregularly shaped granules held onto the ice better. Field stated that the silica beads are relatively inexpensive. The application, on the other hand, is much more costly. A 3-year field trial could cost over $250,000, and actually implementing the project could cost $1 to $2 billion a year. In the Himalayan glaciers, it could cost up to $13 billion a year. There are various indigenous Alaskan and environmental groups who are speaking out against the use of these glass microspheres due to the unknown environmental harm it could cause and failure to work with the local tribes. There are also political barriers that the scientists have to work through to get their projects approved. There are various dilemmas and ethical concerns when it comes to climate or geoengineering due to conflicts over whether humans should be creating such dramatic changes to our Earth. Some scientists claim that we are working against time and that choosing the lesser of two evils, which are these climate solutions with unknown consequences, is better than doing nothing. In conclusion, I think that the solution is always to give the land back to the indigenous Alaskans so that they can have sovereignty over what happens on their land and to their people. The Native Alaskans should not be pushed aside and ignored on their own land, and they should always be able to have consent over what scientists are doing on their territory. Tribes should be funded to create and implement their own climate solutions using whatever Western science or traditional ecological knowledge they find fit for the problems they're facing. And here's a list of my images cited. Thank you.